Okay, hi guys, I'm back. This is Nate Boss slash Nate Pig, which is my name right now. But here this mine roller coaster, whatever you want to call it, is called the Flame Vortex. It's actually split up into 4 sections, which I'm building on more. Which I think I'm just going to keep it the ideas, and I'm going to create a full new world just for a Minecraft roller coaster, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. So this world has got a lot of other stuff on it, as you can see. Um, so I probably will make a new one eventually, but I'll probably do that when I get a PC, which I haven't got yet. So I'll just get on with it. This is my minecart slash roller coaster. I would play some music for you guys if I had an editing program, but I don't even have a PC, so I'm just showing you it like this. So I'll probably just commentate a bit and yeah, change view and whatnot, show you guys the full mine track. Yeah, so that system down there, I actually made that up myself. I mean, I don't know if someone else has come up with the same idea, but it's jumping a minecart with a slime block, and it's just like a tripwire, and then you'll hit into it with your minecart, and that'll boost you up, and it's pretty cool because you have momentum. You'll still go forwards, and you'll go into the next minecart. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And if you didn't know, you can build minecarts on a slime block, which beacons can also go through. So because I've made a spiral of beacons here, I had to do a bunch of slime blocks. But yeah, so the whole thing is made out of redstone also, because it was just easy. I wouldn't have to worry about powering them and everything. So it might be a bit ugly, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I call this the ice cream cone. It's a pretty long, goes up just around and around. You might get a bit bored of this roller coaster, but it's got some pretty cool mechanisms in it. In fact, there's a few really cool mechanisms which I got a few systems from other builds and whatnot, and put them all together in some systems for this minecart. I'll show you them soon when I get up to them. And yeah, I actually made it up myself. It's pretty cool. But yeah, and then you go down into this underlayer. It's pretty cool here. I'll just let you guys watch. So this is another system with the same theory of uh, slime block and oh damn, what is it called? And also tripwire. So as you can see, the slime block gets pulled away when they're activated. So what happens is that you start bouncing down lower and lower till it retracts when you hit the wire. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And oh yeah, that's actually dehydrated in those 2 spots, but I'll fix that later. But yeah, so this is it. It just keeps going. Yeah, so sorry you actually can't hear um the minecart because yeah, so I made that machine gun fire bomb thing. Yeah, so you can't hear the Minecraft sound effects because I actually have a headset on right now with like so I can talk with it still being quiet because actually my brother's in bed right now. Well, I'm recording this at night, but yeah, my little brother. So yeah, this did. Oh no, it still does. Have an elder guardian in it, which you can't really see when you're going under the pool, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The minecart goes under there. It glorifies the pool a lot. You go under it, over it, around it. You know, go every which way. But yeah, also you go and grab your arrows, so it's very efficient. You don't just lose those arrows that shoot. You go and collect them again. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm just chucking them away. But yeah. Oh, I've got one again. I'd actually just get rid of that. Okay, I think this is coming up to it. Oh yeah, this is it. So this is the system that I made. You hit a slime block, bounce back up, get caught by the machine, and then when you're far enough away from the hole, it releases you back down, opens the gate, and then got a sign here which drops you down onto the minecart, and you keep going. So I made that machine up myself. Again, I haven't done enough research to know if someone else has made that machine, but yeah, I did make that version up myself. So yeah, um, uh, this here is just a bit of roller coaster parkour. And by the way, on none of this do you get damaged, at least very much. Like, you wouldn't die with wearing the armor that I've got on, at least. And you also do not need to press a single button. So on all the parts, you don't have to like press forwards to make yourself go or anything, except for at the very start, and also soon, which I'll show you, because as I said previously in the video, the roller coaster is split up into 4 sections, like 5 sections I think, but so you'll have to like pull a lever to choose if you want to keep going or finish the roller coaster now. So yeah, you'll see what I mean in a second. But yeah, this roller coaster goes for a pretty long time. Oh, you actually got set on fire there for a second back there as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, and so right here, this section, or not this machine, I made this full machine, but yeah, well, it does pushes you off like that. It's pretty cool. But see this machine right here, where it sets off the fireworks and that, I won't take credit for this because actually my brother Elijah made this, but I put all the fireworks in, did the hard yards. But yeah, and I also had to lower the machines and cut out half of them. But yeah, he made the kind of system of you falling and going back through. But yeah, you had to be slowed down because the fireworks actually didn't get set off if you were going at a really fast speed. But yeah, so yeah, this is a bit of roller coaster parkour. It's actually pretty cool because you go across the same track but just going back the other way. So you go down and then go up that same minecart and like drop through. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you'll come back to that spot again and go backwards across that same minecart section. You'll see. Yeah, so see, there you go, you jump back across and then you do it again. So you go across the same minecart like 3 times. Because you're going at different speeds, you jump over to further and less far tracks, which separate you from other parts of the tracks. So yeah, I go up to the sky a lot. I reckon I might have like a full one place where I do all the ramps, or I might just keep doing it like this on my new world, but I don't know. So these are the 4 or 5 sections that you run into. So the first section was the flaming vortex section, which is also the name of the full roller coaster. But then I'll just get out of my minecart here. Oops. Um, ah, forgotten the controls. Been playing Skyrim a bit too much. But yeah. So back up here, I'll show you the few different sections that you can go into. So here is you can switch the minecart to either end now or keep going. So on the keep going, I've only got a tiny bit more, but I will show you that. But I'll also show you the end now. So what happens is yeah, I'll just get another minecart. You when you press end now, you'll get pushed down onto this track, which because as I said you don't have to press any controls, I had to make it that when you run into it, oh, that's not working, oh there we go, when you run into it, it has to be on the fall, so you actually get boosted here and you hit into this, but you have to fall onto the minecart while it's tilted for you to keep going, otherwise you'd have to press forwards again, so it has to keep tilting down every time. So there, and then there, and then here, and then you come up to here and fall down this tunnel. It's pretty cool. So I'll show you both of them. I'll just continue the minecart first. I'll keep going. It ends in a room, which I'll show you in a second. Wait, keep going, and then you press that button. So it's the same for all of them. What's going on here? That should be working. Okay, well I'll have to fix that later. Sorry about that. But yeah, here, that should be working. Oh, there we go. So, I was wrong, you do have to press a bit of a control there, but it worked the first few times I did it, but anyway, so yeah, this is the, we're going on to the redstone section now, so I'll show you the sections before I do the finishing section of the roller coaster, but yeah, it's split up into 4 different parts of the roller coaster. One is the Technic and Redstone section, which we're on now, so that does a bunch of parkour all through this system of beacons and whatnot, and just hectic through here. And again, it goes across the same part of the minecart a bit. So as you can see, oh, that's a bit, yeah, you dropped back across that and go the opposite way, and then did it again. It's pretty cool. But then you drop down through here, go down there, then you keep going through here. Probably make a really big section of parkour eventually, but yeah, so then this is the end of the redstone section so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the minecart be going really slow, and it'll be going through all sections, and you'll have to like chuck your bow or something, so you'll go over a triggering line and it'll chuck your bow, and then you'll have to shoot like certain buttons so you can keep going, and it'll be a whole bunch of redstone, and then eventually you'll like fall down and then keep going. So yeah, I'm not completely done with that yet. I've been waiting on that for a while because I've been mainly building on my hexagon tower world, which I show in previous videos. You can go check that out if you want. But yeah, so now I'll show you the 4 different sections and the end section. I mean, I'll explain them. So just get up here. Okay, so as I said, this is the redstone and technic section, which includes like enchanting tables and like knowledge and power and whatnot. And this will be the nether. So my idea is, if you didn't know already, if you send a minecart through a nether portal or an end portal, it won't actually portal you to the other dimension. So what I'm going to do is you're going to fly through the nether portal and then eventually end portal, as you can see over there, and you'll think you went into a different dimension, but you actually didn't. So what it'll be is it'll just be like underground paths and whatnot of nether stuff, so it'll make you think you're in the nether and think you're in the end. So then yeah, that's the end section, which will be the end of the roller coaster. Oh, end now, that would get a bit confusing. But yeah, and then here, this is the like I don't know, Garden of Eden section, like the lovely nice gardenish section, whatever you want to call it. So eventually I'll probably do it in like a better world or whatever, but yeah. So now I'll show you the finishing section. So I'll just go on this roller coaster, this one, to show you how all of them work. And yeah, so here, whoops, is that on end now? Yeah. Then you press this button. Oh, so there we go, that worked. But yeah, then you drift across here, and then you fall down this tunnel, and this is the last section. I mean, this is finishing off. So then you just fall down that big rainbow tunnel, and this is the end.